Welcome to the Cox Mill High School Service Before Self Appreciation Night. Tonight we'll be honoring military, both active, reserve, and veterans, as well as policemen, firemen, first responders, and paramedics. Each of the teams have submitted a list of individuals they would like to honor tonight. We'd like to go through those. First, for the Providence High School softball team, Ava McCauley would like to honor her father, Coach Joe McCauley, who's a fireman. Berkeley Whitten would like to honor her grandfather, Robert G. Whitten, U.S. Army captain. For the Hough baseball team, Jacob White would like to honor his father, Kevin White, member of the U.S. Army. Colin Georger would like to honor his father, Chris Fickling, who's a member of the United States Air Force. Tyler Baird would like to honor his father, Kevin Baird, United States Marine Corps. The Cox Mill baseball team, Matthew Maskey, would like to honor his grandfather, Roosevelt Maskey, U.S. Army. Jackson Caldwell would like to honor his grandfather, Daniel Caldwell, U.S. Army 82nd Airborne. Rhett Castle would like to honor his grandfather, Al Hilliker, Navy Seabee. Connor and Carson Welker would like to honor their grandfather, James Welker, U.S. Navy SEAL. Tyler Carty would like to honor his father, Peter Carty, U.S. Navy third class petty officer. Blake Altschuler would like to honor his uncle, Corey White, U.S. Army captain. Daniel Caldwell would like to honor his grandfather, Jackson Caldwell, U.S. Army 82nd Airborne. And we'd like to honor head coach Wendell Robertson, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force. For the Cox Mill softball team, Tessa Autry would like to honor both her grandfathers, Randy Autry and Butch Seidman, U.S. Army. Megan Forbes would like to honor her uncle, Colonel Jason Horn, U.S. Air Force. Ashley Bunn would like to honor her grandfather, Andy Knight, United States Army. Also honor a family friend, Alan DeMello, U.S. Army. Allison Campbell would like to honor grandfather Randy Campbell, U.S. Air Force. Ashley Drake would like to honor cousin Airman First Class Joseph Bursitz, U.S. Air Force. And Lance Corporal James Drake in the Marine Corps. Sorry, that was her grandfather. Allie Masterson would like to honor her mother, retired NYPD Midtown South, Christina Masterson. Bree Burris would like to honor her father, who's a firefighter, Philip Burris. Olivia Smith would like to honor her grandfather, Shelton Smith, U.S. Air Force. Tegan Robinson would like to honor both her grandfathers, David Etchison, U.S. Air Force, and Jack Robinson, U.S. Navy. Kenzie Motley would like to honor her great-grandfather, Ronnie Blankenship, United States Marine Corps. Brooke Gare would like to honor her dad, Martin Gare, United States Marine Corps, and her grandfather, Thomas Hubert, Army Air Force. Lastly, Coach G and Coach Tate wanted to honor family members tonight who couldn't be here. Coach G's father, Anthony, United States Army. Coach Tate's uncle, Jewel Tate, United States Coast Guard. Grandfather, John Biggins, Air Force, retired, who also became a police officer. Coach Tate's father, John Tate, and his uncle, Brian Biggins, and Michael Biggins, were all police officers. Thank you to everyone for their years of service. I'd like everybody to take their attention to the mound where we have the POW MIA missing man table. I'd like to read a brief statement about what it means. The POW MIA table, the table is small and set for one to show our everlasting concern for our missing men. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their motives when answering the call to duty. The single red rose displayed in the vase reminds us of the life of each of the missing and the loved ones and friends of these Americans who keep faith, awaiting their return. The vase is tied with a yellow ribbon, symbol of our continued determination to account for our missing. The candle is lit reminiscent of the light of hope, which lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home to open arms of a grateful nation. A slice of lemon is on the bread plate to remind us of the bitter fate of those captured and missing in a foreign land. A pinch of salt symbolized the tears endured by those missing and their families as they wait. The Bible represents the strength gained through faith to sustain those lost from our country, founded as one nation under God. The glass is inverted to symbolize their inability to share this afternoon's toast. And the chair is empty as they are missing. Also today, as part of our night, we want to remember the Charlotte-based MAFFS 7 crew of the 145th Airlift Wing, United States Air Force, NCANG, Charlotte, North Carolina. They were killed in duty on July 1st, 2012, fighting wildfires in South Dakota. The crew is a decorated crew who had just recently returned from flying sorties in Afghanistan. Please take a moment to honor and remember Lieutenant Colonel Paul Michael, Major Joe McCormick, Major Ryan Scott David, Senior Master Sergeant Robert Cannon, we have some current military members who will be performing the flag folding ceremony. Sergeant Blake Gillum, Army National Guard. Staff Sergeant Victor Adu, Army National Guard. Sergeant First Class Crystal Bobo. Staff Sergeant Marcus Anderson. Staff Sergeant Brian Gustafson.
ask everyone to please stand.
Remove your hats to honor America with the presentation of colors. Direct your attention to the field for the ceremonial first pitch. For baseball, we have James Welker, and softball, Mr. Andy Knight. Additionally, we'll be having honorary first pitches from some of the team members that were able to have family members here today.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cox Mill High School here in Concord, North Carolina. Thank you for joining us for the military appreciation ceremony that just happened, and we are set to start this game in just a second. This is a highly touted matchup here in the 4A West region. The number 7 Hough Huskies here visiting the number 12 Cox Mill Chargers. Let's get a quick peek at the starting lineups before this one. For the visiting Huskies, leadoff, the shortstop, Aiden Evans. Next, the third baseman, Jake Gorman. Then the center fielder, Luke Holland. Then the designated hitter, Brock Donnelly. In the 5 hole, the first baseman, Tad Hudson. In the 6 hole, the right fielder, Scott Lubier. In the 7 hole, the catcher, Connor Ennis. In the 8 hole, the left fielder, Jake Minarick. And in the 9 hole, the second baseman, Colin Cusick. Pitching for the Huskies is Max White. Now for the home Chargers, leading off, the second baseman, Connor Welker. Then the third baseman, Tyler Zadalis. Next, the center fielder, James Green. Then the right fielder, Jack McGowan. The shortstop, Joe Javier. The first baseman, Jack Brandel. The starting pitcher, Braylon Whitaker. The designated hitter, Colin Pritt. The catcher, Jack Lopez. And then fielding but not hitting is Jared, I believe it was Barachevsky. We'll be right back for the game starting in just a moment. Sit tight. We'll be right back here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here. Just about to get started. Braylon Whitaker on the mound for the Chargers. Evans on the hill, or up to bat first for the Huskies. First pitch to him, a ball, 1-0. Looks like we're having some scoreboard malfunctions. We'll try to fix that as soon as possible. But Aiden Evans, the Wilmington commit, is going to see a strike, 1-1. He's going to hit that one up the middle. It'll be a base knock for the Hough Huskies to start this game off. It looks like we're up and back, ready to go.
Yeah, the 11-0 Huskies getting a man on first with the first batter. Very impressive. Definitely going to need that type of a lead against the Cox Mill Chargers.
Up to hit now, Jake Gorman, the third baseman for the Huskies. Here to take his first AB. Unfortunately, Huff did not have stats posted in Max Prep, so we will not have statistics for the visiting team here today. Whitaker picked off to first, no dice. Takes one on the outside half of the plate, strike one, 0-1. Another pickoff towards first. Here's the 0-1. Steal attempt. The throw from Lopez does not come. So Aiden Evans will advance to second base for free.
Evans was just able to get ahead of that pitch and beat Lopez before Lopez was able to get up and able to make a throw. So good job on Evans with the base running.
Here's the 1-1 for Gorman. Watches a ball low and in, or low and away, sorry, 2-1. That one's hit to the right field. That one's going to fall. It'll be extra bases for the Huskies. That'll score at least one. Gorman rounding second. He'll head to third. The throw into the field will not quite be in time. And that will be a triple for the Huskies here with no outs in the first. And that will mark the first run of the ball game on the Jake Gorman triple.
Now batting number 12, Luke Holland.
Luke Holland, the center fielder, up with a runner on third and nobody outs. First pitch, just outside, ball one.
Holland looking for the potential second RBI of the game. First one going to Evans with the triple.
That one's another base hit. James Green going to field it in center field. That's another run for the Huskies, and that's a single for Luke Holland.
Now batting number 20, Brock Donnelly.
So this is going to bring up Brock Donnelly in the cleanup hole, in the cleanup spot, sorry. First pitch he sees, a strike on the outside half. That one's hit foul down the right field line. Quickly 0-2.
Bat was a little too high on that ball. And also got the closer part of the barrel to his fingers. It's about midsection.
Here's the 0-2. That one's crushed to right center field. Still running around. The ball's picked up in center field. This will be at least one, and it looks like it's going to be another triple for the Huskies, and they're quickly up 3-0 here in the first.
Now batting number 17, Tad Hudson.
Tad Hudson up to bat now. Tad Hudson, a very notable name for this Hough High School athletic department, also the starting quarterback for the football team, committed to UNC Chapel Hill for football. Very impressive resume on this young man, and he's also looking to continue baseball from what I've heard. Only a junior as well. He committed before his sophomore football season. First pitch he sees, a low ball. Watches one away. Lopez unable to get in front of it. Here's the play at the plate. He's going to be out at home, and that'll be the first out of the inning. As it looks like Donnelly was caught out to dry there at the plate. And that'll be clean bases for the Chargers, but a 2-0 count for Tad Hudson. Hudson's going to foul that one away, 2-1. Softball getting underway as we speak. Still the top of the first over there as well, and the Providence Panthers have started out with a run. They're up 1-0. The 3-1 to Hudson, misses outside. He'll get a free pass. And that will bring up Scott Lubier, the junior, for his first plate appearance.
Number 5, Scott Lubier.
Pickoff move over towards first, no dice. That one misses away, ball 1-0. Top of the first just ended over in softball, 1-0 Providence. Watches one, outside half, called strike, evens up the count at 1 each. Pickoff move towards first, Hudson in safely, but as a left-handed pitcher, Whitaker has the opportunity to take these pickoffs, as his move towards first is a little less obvious than that of a right-handed pitcher. Lefty on lefty matchup here at the plate. Curveball finds its way into the zone. A great pitch by Whitaker to put the count at 1-2. Fouls that one away. He'll stay alive, but Hudson will be unable to advance. Loubier battling with 1 out and 1 man on. He's going to foul that one away as well towards the ramp. Still 1-2. Curveball. Loubier got underneath it. It's a fly ball. Going to be caught by Whitaker for the second out. So 2 down here. The Chargers looking to get out of this inning.
Now batting number 24, Connor Ennis.
With no further damage. But Connor Ennis is going to come up to hit now for the Huskies. Ennis, the junior, playing catcher here tonight. Hudson's going to go for 2. The throw is off the line. Hudson will be in safely. A little bit of a jostly slide there. But he is now in scoring position with 2 outs. The pitch was a called strike. The 0-1. That one's sent to right center field, trailing towards right. It's going to fall, and it's going to be missed by Jack McGowan there in the outfield, and that's going to be Tad Hudson scoring for the Huskies. And it's now 4-0 Huff. That now brings up the 8-hole hitter for Huff, Jake Manerick.
Now batting number 25, Jake Manerick.
It looks like we're going to have a brief mound visit from the pitching coach before we get there.
At this time, the Cox Mill Sports Network would like to thank Carolina Power Partners. Carolina Power Partners, proud to deliver clean, low-cost, and reliable energy to the city of Concord and other North and South Carolina communities. Thank you, Carolina Power Partners. We also like to thank Modern Nissan. Modern Nissan of Concord is a proud supporter of Cox Mill Athletics. Since 1933, the Modern Automotive name has meant integrity, family-owned values, and affordable transportation for people from all over North Carolina. Online at modernauto.com. Experience the modern difference. And go Chargers.
So it's like Whitaker's going to stay out here. Chargers have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here over on the softball field in the bottom of the first. That one's hit into foul territory. And Manerick will start his at-bat down 0-1.
And that ball is probably going to be gone for a few minutes. Landed into the nets of the batting cage on top.
Next pitch, strike called, 0-2 now against Manerick. Best at bat advantage for Whitaker so far today. And that one's going to be strike 3 called on the front door curveball. And the Chargers will finally get out of the top of the first, down by 4. We will take a quick break, and we'll be back for the bottom of the first in just a second. You're listening to high school baseball here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, for the bottom of the first inning. The Chargers find themselves down by 4 after the first, where the Huskies came out in force.
Oh,
It looks like the Chargers were held scoreless in the first.
dang.
As Providence leads 1-0 in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to Welker. He's going to hit that one towards the shortstop. Fielded out at first. Good first pitch. One pitch, one out for the Huskies. Connor Welker is quickly retired.
Now batting number 17, Tyler Zadalis.
Tyler Zadalis up to hit now for the Chargers. The pride of this Cox Mill team so far this season. .471 batting average, .571 on base percentage, 6 home runs and 22 RBIs through 11 games. A very, very impressive stat line for him.
That'll widen your eyes when you're looking at the stat book.
First 2 pitches Zadalis sees is 1 ball and 1 strike. It's a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch from White.
Ooh.
Tried to square up on it. Looked like a changeup. Got just underneath the bat. Down 1-2 now. That one's going to sail away. 2-2. White with some pretty high velocity stuff. Looks to be a very formidable pitcher. Zadalis finds that one in the gap between third base and shortstop. That'll be the first knock of the game for the Chargers.
Now batting number 45, James Green.
This will bring up the center fielder, James Green. Eight RBIs so far in the year, getting a hit once every 3 tries. A solid start for the junior. First pitch he sees, a pitch that's blocked. Here's the throw to second, not in time. So Zadalis will advance. And Green at the plate starts off with a 1-0 count. Green is going to get on top of that one, send it to the second baseman who fields it. Throw to first is on time, so they will advance Zadalis to third base. But Huff will get the out at first.
Now batting number 31, Jack McGowan.
Quickly, this brings up the right fielder, Jack McGowan, the power hitter. 14 RBIs here in the cleanup spot with a .476 on base percentage so far this year. Looking to drive in the Chargers first. First pitch he sees, swings through, strike 1. Breaking pitch finds its way outside of the bat of McGowan, quickly down 0-2. White's shown confidence in his stuff so far this start. He's got McGowan down 0-2. And McGowan's going to swing through it. And that is strike 3 swinging, so the Chargers will not convert on anything here this inning. They're down 4-0 going into the second. We'll be right back.
4-0.
Welcome back to the second inning. Leading off, Colin Cusick for the Hough Huskies. The junior plays second base. First at bat of the game. First pitch thrown to him is going to be a swing and a miss. Just a little low. Cusick back in the box. That one's going to be way wide. Jack Lopez not going to be bothered to go get it. Going to be handed the ball by the ump. Third pitch to Cusick. 1-1 count. Going to move to a 1-2, another wide pitch. Moves to a 2-1 count. Another wide pitch. Going to move to 3-1. Whittaker. 3 balls in a row, all to the wide side of the batter. And that's going to be strike 2. Got on the inside of the zone there. Or inside the outside zone. So full count. And that's going to be a foul tip. And that's going to be strike 3 called for Cusick. Up next, number 3, the shortstop, Aiden Evans, the senior.
Number 3, Aiden Evans.
Whittaker, 35 pitches so far in the game. Evans 1 for 1. And that's going to be ball 1 for Evans. Evans is going to put that one in play, go bounce over the mound into the gap between shortstop and second base. James Green going to field it. Throw it into Connor Welker. And back to Whittaker. Evans going to advance to first base for a single.
That's the exact same thing Evans did last time he came up. Just shot one right up the middle for an easy base hit.
Up next, number 10, the third baseman, Jake Gorman. Softball score moves to 5-0 Providence Day.
Just regular Providence, not Day.
Or Providence, excuse me. Whittaker. First throw to Gorman. Going to be a ball. Whittaker watching Evans on first base. Whittaker going to pick off. No good. Jack Brandel on first base. Ready for the pickoff from Whittaker. Gorman getting bored in the batter's box. Another pickoff. Back to Whittaker. Will not capitalize on anything at first base. Still one out. Still 1-0 count. Going to advance at 2-0. That ball is going to be way high. Going to get Lopez on his feet. 3-0 count. And that's going to be a strike inside. Gorman a little too quick on the draw there. Thought it was ball 4. And that's going to be strike 2 for Gorman. Full count. Whittaker still watching Evans on first base. That ball is going to be put in play by Gorman. The throw to first, going to be out at first base, but Evans advances to second.
Now Now batting number 12, Luke Holland.
And now number 12, Luke Holland, the center fielder.
That's a good out to have for the Chargers. It advances the guy in a scoring position, but outs are more valuable than anything right now.
Holland, the senior, also 1 for 1. Man on second base. Whittaker going to watch him. He's going to throw home, and that ball is going to be wide. Holland, 1-0 count. Evans still on second. Whittaker chooses to go home and go wide, and Evans is going to steal third base. Lopez going to throw it back to Whittaker. Two-0 count for Holland. Whittaker about 40-something balls on, or pitches on the day, 45 pitches on the day. There's going to be his 46, and that's going to be 3-0 count. And that's going to be ball 4 for Holland. Going to have a man on first and third for the Huskies. And up next, number 20, the DH, Brock Donnelly, the lefty. And we're going to have a mound visit from the head coach. And with that mound visit, taking some time to thank one of our sponsors. We'd like to thank the Princeton Review. For more than 35 years, students and their families have trusted the Princeton Review to help them get into their dream schools. Our mission is to provide personalized, innovative, best-in-class private tutoring, test prep, and admissions products and services to help students knock down barriers and achieve their academic goals. Call us today for all your ACT, SAT, AP, and academic needs at 800-2-REVIEW. Again, that's 800-2-REVIEW.
Looks like we're going to have a relief pitcher for the Chargers, number 18, Aiden Anderson. 15 innings pitched on the year, 0.93 ERA with 12 strikeouts and a 2-1 decision record, so solid stat line for Anderson. We'll take a quick break while he warms up. Don't go anywhere here on the Cox Mill Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Cox Mill Sports Network. Aiden Anderson almost done warming up here after taking over for Whittaker on the bump. Cox Mill still down 4-0 to the Hough Huskies. The top of the second inning with 2 outs so far, and number 20,
Now batting number 20, Brock Donnelly.
Brock Connolly for the Huskies, the lefty. Man on first and third for the Huskies. Connolly trying to capitalize on the third base position. And that first ball is going to go way foul on the right field side of the field.
Also hit very, very well.
Very well. That would, if he would have hit that fair, that would have been gone. Nevertheless, 0-1 count for Conley. Aiden Anderson, second pitch. Gonna be a ball just to the outside. Two 0 count, or excuse me, 1-1 count. And that ball is going to be sent way deep into left, or excuse me, right center, and it's going to hit the wall. James Green going to field it, chuck it all the way to Connor Welker on the edge of the grass. But that's going to score 2 for the Huskies. But Brock Conley only on second base with a double RBI.
Really nice hit there by Donnelly. Solid contact with the pitch, sent it into the gap off the wall, was only a few feet away from going over the wall for a 3-run home run. But it's 2 runs in for the Huskies with 2 outs. Good capitalization on the chance there.
2-2 and 2 for this game. Tad Hudson back in the batter's box, the first baseman. Aiden Anderson called for a balk.
Not sure what happened there. He just stopped his motion. That was strange.
He just didn't throw the baseball, and that's going to advance the man on second to third. Jack Lopez is going to have a small talk with him. After a brief discussion with the pitcher and the catcher on the bump, Scott Lubier
Lubier is on deck.
I'm not good with French last names. The right fielder. First pitch is going to be a ball outside. 1-0 count. That ball going to be low and in the dirt. And here comes the runner from third to home, and he's going to score for the Huskies. 7-0 Huskies, dominating the game only in the second inning. Here comes Coach once again to the bump.
It's like Anderson's day is going to be done rather quickly. Looks like we'll see another pitching change for the Chargers, this time coming in Chase Ungaro.
Chase Ungaro, number 44, the sophomore.
He's got 8 innings pitched, a .88 ERA, 11 strikeouts, and a 1-0 record with a save. So we'll see what Ungaro can do, and we'll take a quick break while he warms up. We'll be right back.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cox Mill Sports Network. Chase Ungaro on the bump. First pitch, going to be a strike right down the middle. Good curveball. It's going to be facing Tad Hudson. Tad Hudson, first contact made. Way foul. In right field. Going to be a 2-2 count. Ungaro with a ball low and in the dirt. Going to get between the legs of Lopez. And there's a ball high apparently from the umpire. And Hudson's going to take first base.
Now batting number 5, Scott Lubier.
And now batting number 5, Scott Lubier. Looks like we had our lineup mixed up. Softball down 6-0 to Providence in the top of the third. And Ungaro gonna try and pick off at first base. The save was safe.
That was real close.
Really close call there. Jack Brandel, great first baseman. Always tries to get the good pickoffs. And Ungaro gonna throw home this time, way inside. Could make Lubier dance with his feet. And that ball's going to be popped up way in the air over the shortstop. And he's going to make a catch. Joe Javier, I believe that is. That shortstop's going to get the third and final out for the Chargers. And now we will go to the bottom of the second. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Welcome back to the Cox Mill Sports Network. Leading off for the Chargers, number 2, Joe Javier. The shortstop has a 2.33 batting average, .429 OBP, and 8 RBIs on the season. First pitch to Javier, gonna be a swing and foul after a hit off his body. So that's gonna be an 0-1 count for Javier. Got some clouds rolling in here in Concord, North Carolina. Expected to rain all day tomorrow. Probably no games tomorrow as well. Joe Javier, another big foul ball. I think that actually went onto the softball field. Might have. That's going to give him an 0-2 count very quickly. Third pitch to Javier. He's going to put that one in play to the right field. It's going to bounce. He's going to get safely to first base. After the ball gets thrown into the cutoff man.
Now batting number 24, Jack Brandel.
And now batting the big boy, number 24, Jack Brandel, the first baseman. Also a lefty. .214 average, and a .368 OBP. That first ball is going to be low. 1-0 count for Brandel. Attempted pickoff at first base. Gonna be no good. Javier able to slide back safely. Second ball for Brandel. Low and outside. White with 15 pitches on the day. Compared to Cox Mill being on their third pitcher. And Brandel go put that one in third base, or going down the right field line. I don't know why I said third base. He's going to get to first base safely, and Joe Javier is going to get to third base. After he hit a hard ground ball down the first base line. And now number 7, Braylon Whitaker, left fielder and pitcher. .310 average, a .344 OBP, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. Jack Brandel gonna get subbed out for number 9, Evan Estes. Small delay after substitution. Braylon, lefty batter and pitcher. First pitch, gonna go down the right field line, and it was foul. So it's gonna be an 0-1 count for Braylon. That ball was probably just about 2 feet away from the foul line.
Baseball's a game of inches, boys.
Baseball is indeed a game of inches, and Whittaker going to move to a 1-1 count. Javier and Estes still on third and first. That ball's going to be outside, 2-1 count. That one's going to be put in play. It's going to bounce over the pitcher, fielded by the shortstop, out at second. But Joe Javier able to make it home. So that will give the Chargers 1 point on the board. And Whittaker can be able to get to first base.
Now batting number 20, Colin Britt.
Now batting number 20, the DH, Colin Pritt. .360 average, and a .5 OBP, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. Attempted pickoff at first base, no good. That pitch is going to go home. It's going to be a strike. 0-1 count. That ball's going to be high. 1-1 count. Ball's going to go wide. 2-1 count. Whitaker desperately trying to get to second base as much as he can. That one's going to be low. 3-1 count. Still only one out for this AB. That ball's going to be put in play over the pitcher once again. Fielded by the shortstop, out at second. Safe at first. 2 outs. Still a man on first for the Chargers. Up next, the catcher, number 19, Jack Lopez.
Now batting number 19. Jack
.308 average. .424 OBP, no home runs, and 7 RBIs for Lopez. Pritt takes a lead at first base. First pitch to Lopez is going to be a little high and outside. 1-0 count. Softball advanced up 1 run. 6-1 score over on that field. In the top of the 4th. We have some sort of stoppage here. AJ, analysis.
Home plate umpire is probably going to tell the kids in the dugouts to stop yelling. Maybe the pitcher committed a balk, but home plate umpire went directly to the Cox Mill dugout fence. The field umpire talked to the pitcher, then to the Huff coach, and now to Coach Robertson. So, yeah, it looks like the boys are being told to quiet down in the dugout. That'd be my first guess.
Good analysis, AJ. 2 outs here at Cox Mill High School. 1-0 count for Lopez. Man on first. Cox Mill down. Only 6 runs. Can definitely make the comeback. Second pitch to Lopez is going to be low and in the dirt. He's going to tell the guy at first to stay where he is. Second pitch is going to be a swing and a miss for Lopez. It'll be a 2-2 count, or excuse me, 2-1 count. Lopez still very much alive in this at-bat. Another low and in the dirt ball, and Pritt is going to advance to second base. Pritt at second takes a lead. Jack Lopez swing and a miss. Now it's a 2-2 count, or excuse me, 3-2 count. It's going to be full count for Lopez at the plate. 2 outs. Man in scoring position. Lopez is going to try and capitalize on it. That ball's going to be fouled and going to go into the net. Lopez, full count. 2 outs. Time going to be called.
After this inning concludes, we're going to take a short break and we're going to replace our camera battery, so we'll lose picture for probably about 45 seconds.
Lopez going to take his 4th ball. That one was borderline.
Very much so.
But he's going to advance to first base nonetheless. Up next, number 4, the second baseman, Connor Welker. The .3 average, .512 OBP, 5 RBIs. And I can tell you from experience as someone who's played mat ball and kickball with Connor Welker, you do not want him on base because good luck catching up to him. Connor Welker 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch to him is going to be a strike. Low and in the middle. Connor Welker's second pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 count for Welker. Do note we are at the back, or we are back at the top of the order for Cox Mill. That pitch is going to be wide and outside. Welker staying alive, 1-2 count. First and second loaded. And that one's going to be called strike. And with that, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the top of the third here on the Cox Mill Sports Network.
Looks like we're having some camera difficulty, so I'll try to radio style it here for the time being. So Ennis, his first pitch, he fouls off towards, actually I think that went into the left field of the softball field. So he'll start out with an 0-1 count. Watches one outside. Watches another one. That one's low. 2-1. The 3-1 is hit to right center field. That one might, yes, it will find some grass. Caught on one hop. Thrown into second by McGowan. So it'll only be a single for Ennis, but he's now 2 for 2 on the day. Now going to bring up Jake Minarick.
Now batting number 25, Jake Minarick.
Minarick, excuse me, 0 for 1 so far today.
All right, folks, you're gonna have to bear with us as we set up our camera again.
Pickoff move to first. Nothing doing. Manerick shows bunt, sends it into the sky. Caught on the fly by Zadalis. Double play is not there. So they get one on the failed bunt by Manerick. Still a runner on first base for the Huskies.
And we have picture back.
Go ahead and fix all of our sources.
We apologize for that.
All right. Cusick up again. He's 0 for 1. Steele throwing a second, not on time. Pitch was a ball. So it's Ennis on second base, Cusick at the plate. That one misses away, 2-0. That one's fouled back. 2-1 count now for Cusick with a man in scoring position. Here's the 2-1 with a man on second base.
Oh,
Curveball almost caught him in the head. It's now 3-1.
softball is standstill, still 6-1.
They've got an offensive push going.
Good, they need it.
It's actually 6-2. They just scored another one.
Oh, there you go.
That one's going to run inside as well. And that will be a walk for Cusick. And that will bring up Aiden Evans. 2 for 2 with 2 singles up the middle so far today. A very good day for the shortstop. It's now 2 men on with 1 out for the Huskies. First pitch, low for Evans. Another curveball, just can't find the spin on that one. Again, too high, 2-0. That one's high and in. 3-0. Ungaro just not feeling good control here so far to start out the top of the third. That one finds the zone, 3-1. Softball ended the bottom of the fourth. Chargers trail by 4 going into the third to last inning. Here's the 3-1 from Ungaro. That one misses. It's now going to be bases loaded for the Huskies. This is going to bring up the ever formidable Jake Gorman, who's 1 for 2 today.
Another bump meeting for the Chargers. We'll take this time to thank our sponsors while they're on the bump talking to each other. I'd like to thank Farrell Family Dentistry. Thank you, Farrell Family Dentistry, helping create healthy smiles for the whole family. Visit farrellfamilydentistry.com for more information. I'd also like to thank Abbott's Frozen Custard. Abbott's Frozen Custard in Edison Square. Here is serving delicious custard all day and every day. Make sure to stop by their Edison Square location for some great custard.
So with the bases loaded and 1 out, the mound visit will conclude. That'll bring up Jake Gorman, as we said before. Again, 1 for 2 on the day, the third baseman batting in the 3-hole. Sorry, the 2-hole. First pitch to him, high and away. Ball 1. And that one's going to hit off of Gorman's arm, it looks like. And that will walk in a run for the Huskies. So after getting the first batter out, the Chargers have failed to retire a Husky batsman. They now lead 8-1. I believe that's also 4 consecutive walks. Maybe 3 walks and 1 hit. But this brings up Luke Holland. One of 4 Huskies who has gotten on base in each of his
Now batting number 12, Luke Holland.
appearances. Sorry. He's going to bring in Luke Holland. Still with the bases loaded with only 1 out. The Huskies 3 runs away from putting this into the mercy rule. Would be a very big statement victory for them against another ranked opponent. Here's the first pitch for Holland. He's going to pull that one down the left field line. Over the wall, foul. That one was absolutely torn open by Holland. And hopefully that one didn't hit my car out there past the left field fence.
Or mine. Although I highly doubt it.
But the ball did pull foul. Here's the 0-1 from Ungaro. Hit high up into the sky.
That's
Welker.
Brandel all day. Oh,
Welker's going to be the one to make the catch. He's tagging up, going to 4. No, he retreats back. So the second out caught by Connor Welker. And I'll bring up Brock Donnelly.
Now batting number 20, Brock Donnelly.
2 for 2 as well. Successful day for many of these Huff batters. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Donnelly's going to send that one down the right field line. Foul. He'll start off his AB 0-1. Low, it's going to get through the legs of Lopez, and that will score a run. The Huskies now up 9-1, and the runners will advance to second and third.
Ooh.
Breaking pitch unable to find its way into the zone. 2-1.
Way wide. Way wide. Softball still 6-2. The top of the 5th.
2 outs. The Panthers have runners on the corners. That's a strike. 2-2 count for Donnelly. That one's going to be hit into the gap in left center. That's going to score both of the men on base. And this is an extra base hit for Donnelly. He's going to trot into second with a 2-run stand-up double. And the Huskies are now in the mercy rule territory, up 11-1.
Did you see that curve that ball had when it was in the air? That was insane.
Had some very nice side spin to it.
Now batting number 17, Tad Hudson.
Tad Hudson up to hit. 0 for 0, 2 walks to start the day for the first baseman. He'll have a man in scoring position with 2 outs in the third. Fouls that one off the catcher's mask. 0-1. Ball missed there. It's 1-1. Called strike on the bottom half of the zone. Hudson down 1-2. That one's going to be another wild pitch. Lopez unable to stop it, and runner will advance to third base.
As we
Still.
almost had a softball foul ball kill somebody.
Still with 2 outs, and the Panthers are now up 8-2 in the top of the 5th. A 2-out rally there for Providence. One, two. Did he go? No, he did not, says the field umpire. It's going to be a 2-2 count for Hudson. That was going to be fouled back. Let me do that. Full count for Hudson. Here's the payoff. Will it find zone? No, it will not. And Tad Hudson has his 3rd walk of the day. No contact required for Hudson. He's reached base in all 3 attempts. So that now puts runners on the corners for Scott Lubier, the right fielder. Pickoff move to first, nothing going. Lubier, one of the only guys, actually, sorry, the only guy on this Hough roster who hasn't reached base yet, and he might just now. No, he will not. As that one's caught by Whitaker out in left field, and that will finally retire the side. The Huskies with another successful inning. They find themselves leading by 10 going into the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be right back.
At this time, we'd like to thank D.R. Horton, America's home builder. D.R. Horton, America's builder, is a proud supporter of Cox Mill Athletics. Since 1978, D.R. Horton has provided quality, affordable homes for every stage in life. With over 30 communities throughout the greater Charlotte area, you are certain to find the perfect home for you. Visit drhorton.com. Again, that's drhorton.com.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Chargers, number 17, Tyler Zadalis.
Bottom of the third inning for the Chargers, now down 10. They need to get something going here if they want to get themselves back into this ball game. Zadalis leads it off for the Chargers. He takes a big cut through that one. Quickly down 0-1. Gets underneath that one, sends it out to right field. Camping under it was
Don't even know.
Loubier. That'll be the first out of the inning. So James Green will come up for his second appearance. He is 0 for 1 so far today. First pitch Green sees is a ball, 1-0. Watches that one high.
Softball score update, now 8-2. Providence still with the lead.
Top of the 6th. Or might be bottom 6th. No,
It's
top
the top.
6. Contact made for Green. He's going to try to beat out the throw to first. No, he will not. That's 2 quick outs for the Chargers in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Jack McGowan. Also 0 for 1 on the day.
Jack McGowan.
First pitch to McGowan. Contact. He'll send that one out to Loubier in right field as well. This one might find some grass. It will. Loubier grabs it on a hop. That's the 4th knock of the game for the Chargers here with 2 outs in the third.
Now batting number 2, Joe Javier.
Joe Javier up now. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Got a hit in his only appearance. He's got a man on with 2 outs. Pickoff move to first. Already standing on the base was McGowan. Big swing there for Javi. Down 0-1. White still on the mound. 44 pitches to his name so far. Very good outing for him up to this point. Javi's going to send that one into the gap. That one will find grass, but it's only good enough for a single. So the runners advance to 1-2, still with 2 outs. Javi, 2 for 2 on the day. This will bring up Evan Estes.
Number 24, Jack Brandel.
Correction, Jack Brandel.
Jack Brandel is still in the game. Looks like that was just a courtesy runner before.
It was.
So Brandel also 1 for 1. Looking to add to his RBI total. That one sent out to left.
Oh.
Caught on the fly by Manerick. And that will retire the side. So 2 hits, no runs for the Chargers. And we'll take a break. We'll be back for the top of the 4th.
At the end of 3, the Huskies lead it 11-1.
Welcome back. Connor Ennis for the Hough Huskies. Up to bat, number 24, the center. First pitch is going to be ball, low and outside from Angara. Second pitch, low again. Bounces off Lopez's knee pad. That ball's going to be put in play, fielded. Oh, bounces off Tyler Dallas's chest. The runner's going to get to first base safely. And now up, number 25, Jake
Manerick.
Manerick.
Now batting number 25, Jake Manera.
Jake Manerick, the left fielder, sophomore.
0 for 1 with a walk so far.
Showed bunt, didn't go for it. Attempted throw to first. Jack Brandel had to come off the bag to get that one. Runner stayed at first nonetheless. And Angara back on the bump. It's pitched to Menard. Count's going to move to 2-0 for Menard. Or Menarick, excuse me. That one's going to be put in play. Bounces over Angara. Out at second, and
No, they didn't get the
they
out
didn't
anywhere.
get out anywhere. Runner from second's going to advance to third, and they're going to call him safe at second base.
Okay.
Very close call there.
So
That's going to put runners on second and third for Huff. Has number 2, Colin Cusick, or Cusick, excuse me, the second baseman, the junior. Comes up to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Cusick going to foul that one off.
not sure what the delay is here.
Baseball bad. Cusick in the box. Angara on the bump. 0-1 count, no outs. Second and third. That's going to be a ball low and wide. Going to get between the legs of Lopez. And that's going to be another run for the Huskies. 12-1 will be the score now.
Guys, we have some breaking news in the sports world. Bruce Arians retired.
Bruce
Ooh.
Arians retired.
Wow.
Some breaking news for you in the Cox Mill Sports Network. Second pitch, swing and a miss. Or excuse me, third pitch, 1-2 count.
I'll come back, but in a month, I want that coach going.
Another swing and a miss. It's going to be strike 3. It's going to put one out on the board for the Chargers.
Now batting number 3.
Bring us back to the top of the order for Aiden Evans.
Ironic. Tom Brady comes out of retirement and the head coach retires.
Evans,
First pitch is going to be a ball.
Evans
High
is
and inside.
2 for 2 with a walk. So he's gotten on base all 3 times, 2 of which by the virtue of a hit.
Angara. That one's going to be popped way up into the night sky. Angara trying to get under it. It's going to be Connor Welker instead. And he makes, no, he doesn't. It's going to drop out of his glove. And wow, Evans actually made it all the way to second on that pop-up.
That one just hit too high in the sky.
Way too high in the
Now
sky.
batting number 10, Jake Gorman.
And now number 10, Jake Gorman, the third baseman. 2 for 2 on the day. Hungaro approaching 51 pitches now. 52, and that's going to be fouled onto the softball field. 0-1 count. Second and third still loaded for the Huskies.
Gorman is 1 for 2.
Now it's going to move it to a 1-1 count. Still 1 out. That one's going to be a strike, low, just on the line. 1-2 count. Gorman in the danger zone. Looking to stay alive. That one's going to bounce off of Lopez. Called a ball. 2-2 count.
8-2, entering the final frame over on the softball field.
2-2, Ungar to Gorman. And that one's going to hit off his elbow pad. He's going to feel it all right. He's going to go to first base nonetheless. Just try and walk it off. Umpire going to have a chat with Ungara. But up next, number 12, Luke Holland for the Huskies, center fielder. He's going to be 2 for 2 on the day. Or 2 for 3 on the day, excuse me. They're going to have a, looks like a courtesy runner for just a time. Nope, courtesy runner for the runner that was on first. Bases all loaded up here at Cox Mill. At the top of the fourth with only 1 out. Luke Holland looking real good for at least 1 RBI. Actually, Coach Robertson going to come out and have a chat with Angara on the bump. This time, we like to thank LightServe. LightServe, a proud supporter of Cox Mill Athletics, increases customers' earnings, productivity, and efficiency through innovative and customized LED lighting and electrical infrastructure solutions. LightServe has their North American headquarters right here in Charlotte. So do you work for a company that has lights, uses energy, or is planning for sustainability goals? Then call LightServe at 704-954-8717 or visit them on the web at www.lightserve.com. Looks like Angara going to come off the bump. And here comes number 25.
Now pitching for the Chargers, number 25, Brant Mozart.
Brant Mozart. His first appearance of the day. 2 innings pitched. 0 ERA, 0 outs. And
Strikeouts.
And an 0-0 record. So it's basically his first time ever. Almost, basically.
He's had a couple one-inning appearances so far.
Nothing capitalized on them, though. We also like to thank, or Cox Mill High School would also like to thank Atrium Health for providing athletic training and sports medicine services at all of our student sporting events. From Little League to the National Football League, Atrium Health provides the region's athletes with world-class care for all types of sporting events. Studio 73 Dance in Huntersville, North Carolina has been a proud sponsor of Cox Mill Athletics and the Cox Mill High School community through the years. Their 23 years of business commitment continues to stand firm to empower individuals to grace the stages of life through dance, one step at a time. Go Chargers.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be back when Mossart's ready to go.
Welcome back to Cox Mill High School. Brant Mosshart on the bump now for the Chargers. It's going to be his third inning pitched. His first pitch of the game going to be a strike. So good start for him so far. 0-1 count. Bases are loaded with only one out. Second pitch going to be a ball. Wind's picking up here a little bit, so we apologize for any noise that you might hear from it. Third pitch going to be popped up way up in the night sky. Jack Brandle going to try and get it. No good on the pitcher's mound.
It's infield fly rule. Good call by the umpire.
Very good call, very good call. So that'll give the Chargers 2 outs. Still bases loaded.
Number 20, Brock Donnelly.
And number 20, Brock Donnelly. Or Donnelly, excuse me. I don't know what I'm saying. For the Huskies.
He's 2 for 2 on the day with a walk.
First pitch is going to be a nice strike and good curveball from Mosshart. Oh, 1 count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Ball's going to be put in play. Fielded by Welker, throw to first, and he's safe at first. And that's going to get advanced 2 runs. Oh, at least 1 run. We had some collision at the plate. He's going to be called safe, so that's going to give the Huskies 2 runs in with a man on first and second. Score going to advance 14-1. Huskies still in the lead. Umpire should have lowered his shoulder a little more. Looks like everyone's okay, though. Runner got back up on his feet. Umpire unfazed.
Batting number 17.
And now batting number 17, the first baseman, Tad Hudson. Or excuse me, the quarterback, Tad Hudson.
0 for 0 with 3 walks. Bit of a unique line here for Hudson.
First pitch to Hudson. Could be a strike on the outside edge. Mosshart, 6 pitches so far.
Providence is trying to go and confirm their victory. They're up 11-2 in the top of the last inning.
That pitch a ball, going to move to 1-1 count for Hudson. Hudson's going to foul that one off into the net on the home side. Dust going to get kicked up in the infield from the wind. You can actually see that on your screen. That's kind of cool. Hudson, 1-2 count. First and second loaded. He's going to put that one foul on the third base line. Still 1-2. That one's going to be a good strike 3 for Hudson. Mosshart, 9 pitches that inning. They gave him 2 outs. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back on the Cox Mill Sports Network. At this time, we'd like to thank Wilkinson Funeral Home. Wilkinson Funeral Home, we proudly provide the families of Concord surrounding areas with the very best in personal and professional service. Our funeral home is situated on 16 beautiful acres of land nestled in peaceful woods. As a full-service funeral home, we are able to meet the need of every family we serve. We recognize the importance of tradition and faith.
Chargers, number 7, Braylon Whitaker.
Leading off for the Chargers, number 7, Braylon Whitaker. White still on the bump. First pitch to Whitaker is going to be a high ball. Second pitch, strike. 1-1 count for Whitaker. White with only 46 pitches. Whitaker going to put that one in play. Almost in the gap, fielded by a shortstop, and he's going to be safe at first after he trips over the first baseman. Next up for the Chargers, number 20, Colin Pritt.
Now batting number 20, Colin Britt.
Colin Pritt going to put that one in play to right field. Going to take a bounce. He's going to make it to first. And Whitaker going to stop at second base. Good single for Colin Pritt.
Now batting number 19, Jack Lopez.
Now up number 19, the catcher Jack Lopez, as my voice starts to die. You can tell my allergies are getting to me. Ugh. First pitch to Lopez. Could be high. 1-0 count. Second pitch way wide. Sorry, the press box is getting coated in pollen right now. I'm going to start dying in a few minutes.
What are you going to do in the Marines next year when there's pollen at base camp?
Well, it's in the summer, not the spring. And I'm going to recommend they make gas bombs out of pollen. Count moves to 2-1 for White. For Lopez is going to move to 2-2 count. Man on first and second. Lopez going to send that one into left field. Not going to be able to get it down. Left fielder catches it. He's going to move it to 1 out for the Huskies. Next up, number 4, Connor Welker. Second baseman. Welker 0 for 2 on the day. White, 55 pitches so far. First one's going to go wide. 1-0 count. Welker's going to put that one in play. They're going to get the force out at third and stop the advance. Welker with a good single.
Fielder's choice.
Now batting number 17, Tyler Sedalis.
Tyler Sedalis playing at third base today. Up to bat. And he is going to be 1 for 3 on the day. Or 1 for 2, excuse me. First pitch is going to be a ball, just a little high. Second pitch, strike on the inside. He's going to foul tip that one. 1-2 count for Zadalis. Zadalis going to send that one to right field, and it's going to get a hop. He's going to try and round first. He's going to stay where he is. He's going to get Colin Pritt in for another run for the Chargers. Connor Welker on third. Score moves 14-2. Huskies still with a significant lead over the Chargers. And now number 45, James Green, up to the plate. Green 0 for 2 on the day. White with 61 pitches now. First pitch to Green's going to be a ball outside. Green going to take a swing and a miss at that one. 1-1 count.
Final from the softball field, 11-2 Providence.
Green going to watch that one. Strike 2. 1-2 count, 2 outs left, or 2 outs for the Huskies. Man on first and third. That one's going to be a ball just on the outside edge.
I think I was a little upstairs as well.
James Green staying alive, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's going to be the end of the 4th inning.
At the end of 4, the Huskies lead it 14-2.
14-2. We'll be right back here on the Cox Mill Sports Network for the top of the 5th. I'd like to continue our Wilkinson Funeral ad. Wilkinson Funeral Home, we recognize the importance of tradition and faith, and we strive to help our families create services as unique as their loved one, regardless of the service or situation. Wilkinson Funeral Home, we've cared for your loved one since 1916. Go Chargers. We also like to thank Jean Ann Pritt. Finding the right real estate, it takes focus and attention to detail. It takes a great listener who can transform your specific needs into creative solutions. Contact Jean Ann Pritt at 90680-2253 to be your real estate advocate for Cabarrus County, North Carolina, and surrounding areas. Functional Training Studio is now enrolling new athletes for the spring season. FTS is a private personal training and sports performance facility, develops sport-specific strength and conditioning programs for the individual athlete. Inquire today at functionaltrainingstudio.com. Your legacy starts here.
So Scott Lubier will start us off in the top of the 5th inning, likely the last batting chance for the Huskies. He is 0 for 3 so far today. Mosshart out there now for his 2nd inning of work. First pitch he throws in there, strike 1. Mosshart from the windup. Here's the 0-1. Misses away. 1-1. We'll be back here tomorrow for baseball, as they will,
If it doesn't rain.
if it doesn't rain.
It's
I
looking like it
believe
will.
who do they host tomorrow?
Butler.
Butler. They host Butler in a non-conference game, and Loubier is going to get his first knock of the day as he floats that one into left field. So the Huskies will start off this inning with a leadoff base runner.
Let me check the weather right now.
Connor Ennis start us off with a man on first and nobody out. Pickoff move to first, nothing there. Ennis 2 for 2 so far today.
Yeah, weather tomorrow's calling for an over 90% chance of thunderstorms.
Nice. That one's going to be fouled into the batting cages. 0-1. So the mercy rule is that if a team leads by 10 after 5 full innings are completed, the game will end at that point in time. So if the Huskies are able to hold a 10-point lead at the conclusion of this inning, that would be ball game. And softball was actually able to get through 7 full innings before baseball was able to get through 4. Very impressive pace of play over on the other field. But good news for us is that the wind noise will now be significantly reduced because the softball windows for the press box are now closed. So the 1-0 pitch going to be low. Lopez unable to control it. Quickly 2-0, or 1-1, sorry, after the foul ball for Ennis. Ennis is going to hit that one to Zadalis. It's going to get past him at third base. Here's Whitaker throwing it in. They'll hold the runners at the corners. So another hit for the Huskies now. Still no outs here in the 5th.
Take care. Who's got number 8? You got a name for him? Number 8.
It's like we're going to have a pinch hitter, Jackson Wolf, the senior, in for the Huskies.
Now batting for the Huskies, number 8, Jackson Wolf.
So he'll come in for his first appearance as a pinch hitter. He's coming in for Manerick. Runner goes. They're going to hold the throw. Strike called there on that pitch from Mosshart. Now a 1-1 count. Looks like Carter Gentile has also been subbed in a catcher for Jack Lopez for the Chargers.
Yeah, might as well.
3-1 count now with runners on second and third. Another ball would load the bases. That one's going to be hit to right field. It will fall in front of Jack McGowan. That's going to score 1, maybe 2. No, they will hold him at third. It'll be runners at the corners once again for the Huskies. They now lead by 13. Colin Cusick up again for the Huskies now.
Batting number 2, Colin Cusick.
He's still 0 for 2 on the day. Hit high in the sky to left. Whitaker underneath it. Ennis is tagging up. He'll score easily on the play. Huskies will extend their lead to 16-2. Looks like we'll be back to the top of the order now for Huff. Aiden Evans up for them.
Now batting number 3, Aiden Evans.
He's 2 for 3. First pitch, called strike 1. That one's going to get past Gentile behind the plate. Runner will advance. 1-1 count. Curveball finds itself into the zone. A good pitch by Mossart to make it a 1-2 count.
Cuthbertson came up here right before the pandemic break. He was like 11 and nothing or something painful.
Here's the 1-2. That one's going to be lost away by Gentile. The runner will now advance to third. It's also a 2-2 count. Strike 3 swinging. So Evans will go down on the strikes for the first time today. That'll bring up Jake Gorman with 2 outs and a man on third base.
You got a name, number 4 for me?
Oh, sorry, we got a not Jake Gorman. It's going to be number 4, Chase Brown. So Chase Brown comes in for his first appearance of the game. He takes strike 1 to start off.
Number 4, Chase Brown.
He sends one into the netting, quickly down 0-2. Next pitch to Brown, low. Ball 1, 1-2. That one's sent to second base. Knocked by the second baseman, unable to be fielded cleanly. So the run will score from third in the form of Wolf, and the Huskies extend their lead to 15 here in the 5th inning.
Now batting number 12, Luke Holland.
Looks like Luke Holland will come up again for the Huskies. He's 2 for 4 on the day. First pitch he sees called for a strike. Here's the 0-1 for Holland. Watches it. 1-1. Takes the 1-1 for a strike. 1-2. Fouled back, not able to be caught by Gentile, so the at-bat will be extended. Still 1-2 for Holland. 1-2. Lost by Gentile. Not able to block the wild pitch from Mosshart. So the runner will advance. 2-2 count for Holland. Strike 3 called, and that will finally retire the side. Mosshart will record a strikeout to end the inning. So Huff goes into the bottom of the 5th with a 17-2 lead. The Chargers need 6 runs to extend the game into the 6th inning. We'll be right back to see if that happens here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Welcome back here, bottom of the 5th inning action, seeing if the Chargers can escape the mercy rule here in the 5th inning. Excuse me. Jack McGowan leads us off. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Looking to start off this inning well for the Chargers. Watches the first pitch go down the middle. Strike 1. Max White still out on the mound for his 5th inning of work. That curveball is lost. 1-1. 67 pitches for White. 2 runs, 7 hits allowed. Very productive start for him. He will be receiving the W, provided Huff does not relinquish this lead. That pitch hit back into the fencing by McGowan. Down 1-2 now.
Stranger things have happened there, Schlemmer.
Here's the 1-2. Swing through it. That's strike 3. Chargers now 2 outs remaining here in the 5th.
Now batting number 34, Brett Castle.
Brett Castle is going to come in for a pinch hit over Joe Javier. Castle still looking for his first hit of the year as a varsity player. Swings through the first pitch he sees, 0-1. The 0-1, a curveball that finds its way into the zone. 0-2. Watches one go way high. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 count. He's going to make contact with that one. That one will find grass. First hit there for Brett Castle, and he'll have a double here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Jack Brandel. Brandel's 1 for 2 today.
Now batting number 24, Jack Brandel.
First pitch to Brandel misses away. 1-1, or 1-0, sorry. Watches that one high, 2-0 for Brandel. Called strike on the outside half of the plate. 2-1. Swings through it there. 2-2 for Brendel. And that will be strike 3 swinging as the Chargers are now down to their final out.
Now batting number 7, Braylon Whitaker.
Braylon Whitaker will come up now for his 3rd appearance. He is 1 for 2 so far today. First pitch he sees ends up in the dirt. Castle advances to 3rd safely on the wild pitch. 1-0 count for Whitaker at the plate. 80 pitches thrown by White up to this point in his start. Time called. Looks like the umpire is going to talk to Max White again on the mound. So Whitaker up with a 1-0 count. Men on 3rd base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 1-0. Watches it in the dirt. 2-0. The 2-0 moves to 3-0 as that pitch misses away. Whitaker takes the 3-0, finds its way into the zone, 3-1. Whitaker trying to find a good pitch to drive in Castle from 3rd. He'll hit that one to the second baseman, fielded cleanly. The throw over to first is good and on time, and Cusick to Hudson. That will end this ball game. Hough High School will defeat the Chargers 17-2 in 5 innings. And that will end it from us here on the Cox Mill Sports Network. Very good game played there by the Huskies to retire the Chargers in very effective fashion. But be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at CoxMillSN, and hopefully we'll be back with you tomorrow depending on the rain conditions here in Concord, North Carolina. But
Maybe if there's a rain out, you do a call-in show. Have all you telling you people to call in, maybe.
that'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Advice from Clay?
Might want to try that sometime.
Not a bad idea.
Well, the final here, 17-2, 17 runs, 13 hits for the Huskies. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Chargers. And Hough advances their undefeated season. They'll continue at 12-0. The Chargers fall to 9-3. Chargers have a game scheduled tomorrow night against Butler here at home. Again, thank you very much for joining us tonight, and have a wonderful evening here. We'll see you later. Good night.